I got it. Yes, don't worry. It is actually bigger on the inside.
Oh, good. So even you fit inside it then, Sylvester? Doctor Who.
Even I.
Welcome back, this time as Doctor Who.
Yes. It's very hot in here, isn't it?
It's warm. I was thinking how warm you must be because you've got your jumper on and your hat on, and these hats get...
And this place on the outside looks like something from outer space, so I feel very at home in here.
Good. And this is a lot smaller on the inside than this is on the outside. It feels it anyway. Can I say how relieved I am to see you? Because the last time I saw you on the telly, you were about to be chewed up by a giant licorice allsort.
Yes, I suppose that's the sweetie's revenge.
I mean, I thought that was wonderful. That big licorice allsort was... Oh, no.
Drunk with a golden music right
Sorry. I'm sorry, Sylvester. I don't know who they are, but they come in every week. Yes. They spoil items. They put in these things that they think are funny. I don't know what it's about. We're trying to think of names for them, and we can't. Perhaps you can.
Maybe
you can think of a good name for them.
Yes.
I had a chat with Sophie Aldred a few weeks ago.
I know that name.
I met her.
I met that girl.
And she is your accomplice.
Yes, my companion.
On Doctor Who, your companion. And she was saying she had enjoyed it so much doing the series. And I guess it must be very, very important that you do enjoy what you're doing and that you two get on.
Oh yes, we always.
In crime.
In public, we get on anyway. No, we do. We get on really well, and she's great fun working with her. The only thing I hate about her is that she always wants to do all the stunts. So there's a great battle goes on. I say, I want to do it. No, I want to swing down that rope. And she says, no, I want to do it.
Well, I thought there would be plenty between you.
Well, yes,
can I say how nice it is to have... Because now Doctor Who's friend, Doctor Who's accomplice, doesn't spend all the time running about screaming, which has always been in the script in the past, and now that's changed. Now you run about screaming, which is not nice. And now we've got some sensible questions for you, Sylvester.
Really? No,
let's first of all go to people with towels behind us. They're not a new new breed of people from another planet, the towel planet. They have in fact just come out of the pool. And let's first of all go to Melanie, who's got a question for you.
How many Doctor Who's have there been?
How many Doctor Who's? Well, 7 on the television, 7 Doctor Who's.
Mustn't give away too much because we've got a competition coming up later on, and that may give away some of the answer. Who's Christopher? Which one of you is Christopher?
I've heard that there is a Doctor Who fan club. Are the members of the fan club obsessed with the programme?
Well, I suppose they are in a way, yes. They're obsessed. There are many clubs all over the world, and they watch it. In America, they watch it all the time, like every day, every night, and weekends. They have conventions where they go and watch 48 hours of Doctor Who. You should see them when they come out.
They look a bit like the giant licorice allsort monster with their eyes going round and round, I should think, don't they?
Exactly, yes.
But I was only ever in one episode of Doctor Who a few years ago. I was killed off in the first episode. I was a very ugly monster. Obviously, I wasn't working very well. But having been in one episode, I got letters from people all over the world as they see that episode of Doctor Who, wanting to know what it was like being a Cryon. And I think people do follow that programme probably more closely than any other programme that's shown on television.
Well, it seems to have a vast post bag, and I got sore hand from writing all the letters back.
And do you deal with all the letters that come in?
Yes, once a month. My house is taken over with letters.
Before we go to the phones to take some calls, let's go to Ewan, because he's got a question for you.
Which of the monsters do you like best in Doctor Who?
Which monster do I like best? Monsters. Well, it's difficult to say, really, because I haven't met too many in my short tenure. But the ones... my favourite character as monsters, very friendly monsters, are in this present story. You only got a quick glimpse of their eyes as they popped up from below ground in the first episode. I think they're wonderful, those creatures. Absolutely wonderful. I won't give away the name.
I quite like the ones that look more human and then turn out to be sort of weird. I think that has a very strange effect. Let's see if we've got any calls on the phones. I wish you luck with the phone because it may work.
Hello.
And it may not.
Hello.
Let's see who's on the line.
Anybody?
Hello.
Hello. Who are you?
I'm Nicholas Williams.
Hello, Nicholas.
Hello, Mr. Williams.
What's your question?
John Mason Turner, the producer, for about the last 8 years, has introduced quite an element of comedy into Doctor Who.
Yes.
And I was wondering, would Sylvester prefer the new producer to bring back more sort of horror and suspense to the old programme?
Well, the thing is, I think you're talking about last season, which was more comedic than perhaps many others. And there's a reason for that, because the season was written for an unknown doctor. And then when I got the job, because my instincts are comic, I went for that choice. But then when we'd finished the season, we all sat down and chatted about it and thought that the Doctor should be much more mysterious and more dangerous. And that is, in fact, what we're trying to get now. I think you must agree that the one with the Daleks was like that. It was much more serious. And we're going that way slowly. But things develop, you see. They don't actually happen ever so quickly overnight. We've got to learn, I've got to learn how the Doctor works, and the new writers have got to learn about me, and we're going the way you want.
Yeah.
So maybe you should be the new producer.
I think you'd probably like that, wouldn't you, Nicholas?
Yeah, I would, yeah.
Yeah, all right. Well, got your name down for the future. Let's go to the next caller now. Who is on line 2?
Hello.
Hello. What's your name?
Paul Phillips.
Hello, Paul. Question to Doctor Who, Sylvester.
Hello, Paul.
Hello. Is the TARDIS really as big as it looks inside?
Is the TARDIS really as big as it looks inside? Well, yes. It does look that way inside, but I've been inside. You haven't.
Thanks, Sylvester.
Thank you. I'm not giving that one away.
Right, who's next?
Hello.
Who's on line 3? Hello.
Hi, it's Duncan Jones.
You're cracking
You're breaking up. It's someone called Duncan.
Duncan.
Hello.
Hi, Sylvester.
Yes?
Do you like the clothes you have to wear as Doctor Who?
Do I
Like the clothes?
I have to wear as Doctor Who? Do I like them? Well, yes, I do, really, because I had something to do with the design of them. The hat is... I actually wore a hat like this to the audition for the part as Doctor Who, and they liked the hat so much, they said, well, we'll give you the job with it. So that's how I got the job, so I'm quite fond of the hat. The coat, I wanted a baggy coat with lots of pockets so I could keep my script in it, and various things like that. Yes, I do like it. Do you?
Yeah, I think you look much better than the other Doctor Who.
Thank you very much.
You couldn't have said a better thing. Thank you very much, and thank you for those calls.
Bye.
Sylvester, you've got a competition, haven't you?
Oh, yes, I have, a competition. Yes, where are you? Which camera am I on? I'll give you this competition. 22 years, exactly 22 years ago, the second Doctor walked out of the TARDIS. Now, I want you to write in or phone in and tell us, what was the actor's name? The second Doctor.
The name of the second Doctor, and it's actually is exactly to the day, isn't it?
Today, yes, so I'm
November
told.
the 5th, 22 years
And
ago.
then he walked
out.
out of the TARDIS. What is his name?
And what are the prizes?
The prizes, now the prizes are a wonderful book, 25 years history of Doctor Who. Then there's the, you build your own TARDIS. Here's one here, there they are, build your own TARDIS. There's the book. And then the third prize, or the first prize, or the second, I don't know where it comes, is a trip to the studio next season to watch us make Doctor Who and meet me.
Brilliant. So if you know the answer, who is
So
the
try and win the
second
other
Doctor
ones.
Who, put them on a postcard and send your answers to Going Live, BBC TV Centre, London W12 8QT. That's BBC TV Centre, London W12 8QT.